Hi, everybody. Welcome to Saint Misbehavin', the podcast about saints from people who are not. I am your host, Matthew Shadorn, and I am joined, as always, by my chief researcher and co-host who has already warned me before we started recording that this is going to be a substandard episode. Anna Domini. Anna, how are you doing today?
I am okay. I feel misinterpreted.
You said that you hadn't put the work in.
No, what I said was I had not put the work in to make sure this was prepared on time for last night.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't, I've just discovered something about my co-host that would have meant that I would not have wanted to impose on his time on this very special day. So I would have prepared this for yesterday if I'd known it was your birthday today, Matthew.
It is. It is my birthday. Thank you.
So happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's a sign that we know each other so well that I had to, wait till Facebook told me.
That's whatever.
That's what you prefer in our professional relationship, isn't it?
Exactly.
Is you want to keep the distance.
Yeah, I don't know. I've not committed anybody's birthday to memory.
You barely know my name, so that's fair enough.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know your birthday. I don't know. I think it's also coming up soon, isn't it?
It was in February.
Oh wow. See, I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was in May. I don't know. Maybe it's because the only birthday I've committed to memory is my wife and I guess my son's and my wife's
Sarah's probably.
No, I don't actually know Sarah's. Basically, if you're not on Facebook, I just assume you don't have a birthday because I can't. Yeah,
but if you're not on social media, do you even exist? Were you ever born? That's a good point.
Does everybody? I felt like I was the only sociopath who does this, but I think that other people do this, which is that the birthday reminder on Facebook is just often a reminder to unfriend somebody
on their birthday. How callous! No, it is true because it's like, oh yeah, that person. I haven't spoken to them in 5 years. Why are we Facebook friends? I'm just
or thought about them. So it's just like I guess I'll just prune this one. It's bittersweet that Facebook birthday reminder.
It's a weird one as well because if you get a notification and it's like, well, I can't be bothered to write on their wall.
That's the thing.
So then should we be friends?
If you can't be bothered to write happy birthday and then their name on their wall, it's just like this feels like the bare minimum of maintaining a friendship.
Yeah.
So I feels like we'll just cut this.
Actually, now that I think of it, I believe you did write on my wall, so therefore you can't deny that we are in fact friends.
Well, sometimes you just write on people's wall as like.
Oh, it's ironic, was it?
As a courtesy, to maintain a business relationship, you want to keep. Yeah.
So, other than abusing me, what are you planning to do for your fun birthday plans?
I'm going to go see Maria Bamford tonight, which is a pretty great birthday treat. Maria Bamford, probably one of the greatest living comedians alive today.
That is exciting. Do you know who her support is?
I've
noticed that there's quite a lot of comedians that we're in the same circle of who are getting to be her tour support.
Who else? I know Celia was.
UK. Yeah,
who else?
That was the one that caught my eye. I can't remember.
Celia AB. I support her in Birmingham. I wondered if she was doing it in London, but she's not. The venue just sent me an email to let me know that Sophie Duker is actually supporting her.
Friend of our comedy festival.
Yes, soon to be appearing in long form at our comedy festival, the Oxford Comedy Festival in July. So if you're in Oxford, but yeah, that's going to be a great show. So I'm excited. So
cool. Well, have fun.
Yeah,
and the laughs begin right now. There we go. The snarky laugh. It counts.
Yeah. So Anna, have you done anything saintly or had anything miraculous happen to you lately?
Well, that was a terribly badly timed cough because I was about to say I have miraculously still not caught COVID, despite the fact that my live-in partner, who I am not isolating from because we don't have the space, has it. But yeah, I haven't caught COVID yet, so that feels quite miraculous, really, because we're sharing the same airspace. But so I must have some kind of holy super immune system or something, or just got it a while ago and didn't realize and now have like the natural immunity.
That's it's funny because I was talking to another couple the other day and they were like, oh, you're like the only people besides ourselves that we know that hasn't gotten COVID yet.
It's just like, you've been so ill though.
Yeah, I know. But I think in that conversation, I was like, oh, yeah, that's true. I think you're the only friends we have. And I was like, oh, actually, I think Anna hasn't gotten COVID. And then the next day, you're like, Danny has COVID.
And you were like, oh, it's only a matter of time. Yeah.
So I feel like I jinxed you. So hopefully you'll overcome
well,
that.
thanks a lot. Oh, so I've been cursed. Well, save that for the Patreon podcast. Yeah, maybe I am becoming a legend.
Perhaps.
So yeah, that's a kind of a healing, not a healing miracle, but a miraculous feat.
A preventative miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we said, you put a little lamb's blood on your door and it passes over you. And...
you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
That's what to do. If you haven't had COVID yet, slaughter a lamb.
Yeah. And while you're out there, get some horse medicine too, because I see you've been doing your slaughtering at the vet.
Oh God. It is the official position of QED Comedy Lab that we...
that Western medicine is lying to you.
No, oh God.
Vaccines are a hoax.
Oh God. But this is not what podcasts are for.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I think if you've got lab in the name, you should be pro-science, really.
I suppose so. No, we're very pro-vaccine here. But anyways. Yeah.
How about you? Other than the miracle of living for another year, another trip around the sun.
I was like last night I had what was probably heartburn. And I was laying in bed and I was like, oh, if I died in my sleep tonight, this is going to be so lame.
Yeah.
Because then I never got to open my birthday present.
And do a podcast episode with your best friend.
Well, I got to do a podcast episode anyways. Is Sarah here as a surprise? Oh my gosh.
Ouch. Wow. Okay.
Anyways, so again, I can't guarantee the quality of this episode because Anna has been slacking off. So I have a podcast recommendation in case you want to listen to something else.
My body has been working hard fighting off COVID, as we've established. So yeah, that's where my focus has been.
Wow. Hopefully that won't be reflected in the quality of the episode. No, I'm sure Anna did a fine job. Please keep listening and also rate and review. So if you enjoy this podcast, my friend Caitlin Bailey does a podcast called The Oldest Profession. Caitlin Bailey is a comedian and a sex worker rights advocate, and The Oldest Profession is about history of various sex workers and history through the lens of sex workers. So there's lots of interesting episodes on lots of different topics. And this week, relevant to the interests of people who might listen to this, there was a great episode on Mary Magdalene and how she is probably the world's most famous sex worker and was probably maligned unfairly she may not have been. This is a construction. It talks about how at the same time they were branding Jesus' mother Mary as a saint or as a virgin. Like
the Madonna Hall complex.
It's basically the origin of that. Yeah. Basically how the early church basically dismissed her very important role as an apostle and dismissed basically the role of women in general. It's a very frustrating episode to listen to because you realize kind of the origins of a lot of sexism within the church, and you're like, man, it'd have been a lot cooler if you had included women.
Listen to Jesus.
Yeah, listen to Jesus, who made zero discrimination against women, and in fact, considered Mary Magdalene to be one of his closest confidants and one of his most loyal apostles. Yeah, and you'd be like, boy, it'd be really great if you hadn't instead set up a church that explicitly diminished the role of women and completely removed them from corridors of power and basically told them to shut up and make babies for 2,000 years. Boy, wouldn't that have been a different world?
So not so much a miracle as a vision of what could have been.
Perhaps. But it's a miraculously good episode. It's very... Okay. That podcast is always extremely well researched. Unlike some I could mention.
Wow.
And no. It's always very well researched and very well done. It's a really quality podcast. The Oldest Profession. Check it out. Great episode on Mary Magdalene in the feed this week. And then lots of other great stories of people who were sex workers and people who fought for the rights of sex workers and all kinds of great stuff. So check that out. Anyways.
Sounds like most of those people are more saintly than most of the people that we've discussed.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But Anna.
Yes.
Today is May 1st, 2022.
Which means it's actually, your birthday was yesterday, but it is now because we're recording.
Don't give away too much of the game. But yes.
In the spirit of, this is not a well-researched podcast. It's always just a very well-organised podcast as well, because, we're recording the day before.
We're always recording the day before, folks. If you're ever wondering, we always endeavor to get ahead, and we never do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, again, this is a sign that you have not been paying me enough attention, Matthew, because I have always been like this. Like, I always, like, when I was at university, I always did my essays the night before they were due. And I thought that being an adult would mean that I would grow out of that, and I have not. So, this is the way it is. But yes, so today...
Being an adult is about learning to forgive yourself for being the person that you are.
But you won't forgive me, so...
I have to hold you to some kind of standard.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, May the 1st, today/tomorrow.
Who is today's saint?
Today's saint is Sigismund of Burgundy.
Wait, didn't we do a different Sigismund?
No, that was Siegfried.
Forget it. I forgot. So this is a whole new
saint. That would have been a pretty awful birthday present if I just, copied my last research and hope you didn't notice and changed the name very slightly.
Yeah.
I swear that's not what I've done.
You've just gone back to some old research, and so Saint Sigismund was the patron saint of Ireland, and he drove out all the snakes. And I was like, wait a minute.
Well, we are the authority, so if we said that, people would just believe it, probably.
I think you overestimate how much authority we hold over our audience.
Well, listen, I'm not getting paid, so I've got to get something out of this. And something is my influence.
So, okay, well, let's do some saint influencing. So Saint Sigismund.
Yes.
What's their deal?
So, he was born around 475. Mm-hmm. His father, Gundobad, was the king of the Burgundians. So, classic saint origin of a prince, which I know you love.
Was he Gundobad the Ugly?
Pretty much. I'll tell you in a sec.
It's a good, bad, ugly.
Yeah, very, very good. Well done. Happy birthday. You're hilarious. You're the funniest person I know.
Fuck to you, all right? I'm just trying to keep things moving here. Let's move it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not. I'm actually.
Yeah, let's not burn through my research too quickly.
Yeah, all right. I'm trying to slow down the pace here.
You are. Well, interjecting, but I'm in the middle of a sentence. That is the whole format of this show.
So Saint Gundobad. Wait, is he saint?
No, his father was just King Gundobad.
King Gundobad. Wow.
Yeah, and his mother, Caratena, was a Catholic. We don't know much about Sigismund's childhood, but I thought I'd share a tiny profile of his father's career to give you an idea of what growing up with him might have been like. So when Gundobad...
This is our little kingly corner.
Yeah.
That we're just going to get in on the...
Carving out in the same podcast. So when Gundobad acceded to the throne, is that the right phrase?
Acceded to the throne?
Ascended.
Okay.
Well, when he sat on the throne for the first time, metaphorically probably, he killed his own brothers and their children so they wouldn't challenge his rule. So, great role model, I think.
I mean, even if they weren't gonna, it really sends a message to anybody who might have.
Yeah.
Like, these are people I cared about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, brothers... They are annoying, to be fair.
That's fair. So. I mean, I guess, I don't know what his family dynamics were like.
Possibly justified. No, I don't think it was. He did some other murders as well.
Especially the children, right? That's what Anna Domini says.
Oh, God. I did not say that. Putting words in my mouth.
Justified murder of children?
Oh, God.
Yes, please, says Anna Domini.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, everyone's someone's children. So,
right.
I mean, justified murder of some people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then it's not murder, is it? It's assassination.
Right. You could go back in time and kill Hitler.
I would prefer to do it as a child. No.
Yeah, exactly. So easy to kill a baby.
Oh, gosh.
Despite what you read in those Harry Potter books, as somebody who's lived with a baby for a year and 3 months now, it's incredibly easy to injure, and you have to work really hard not to murder a baby.
I think for the purposes of, in case anyone who works for the social services is listening, I think what you mean to say is it's difficult to raise a baby, not easy to hurt a baby.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's an important distinction, as in it keeps you on your toes trying to keep the baby alive.
That's the thing. I'm up at night and dressing all the time, just making sure that the baby is safe. It's like a real it's a full-time job just to keep a baby safe. If they're dumb.
Oh my God, Matthew, as a father, a stay-at-home father, you're such a hero. You know, it's a full-time job, isn't it?
It is really, nobody appreciates what I do.
And that's the thing. Gundabad clearly was under so much pressure to be a good dad that he had to just
way to bring it back.
Kill anyone who threatened him.
I mean, you want to make a better life for your son. You want to make sure that he inherits your throne. I mean, this is really something you do for the future generations.
Yeah.
I mean, not the future generations of your nephews and nieces.
No,
but,
they're R.I.P.
Yeah. Their futures are worthless. But your own children, come on.
Yeah.
So World's Greatest Dad, Good to Bad.
Good to Bad and the Ugly. It is just justified.
He murders the whole family.
Yeah, including, so one of his brothers hid from him in a church. He eventually found him and killed him, and the bishop who happened to be there too. So,
I mean, once you kill one guy, I mean,
what's the difference? Yeah,
it's like eating peanuts. You can't just eat one peanut. You just kind of
keep doing the murders.
So I guess he didn't invite everybody to a family reunion. And was like, hey,
it's not quite that Game of Thrones, no.
Yeah.
But no, I think he just enjoyed the sport.
Yeah.
Because he could have sent people to do it for him,
Right. But you think he really was like, this is hands-on. This is family business. You really want to do that personally.
It's personal, yeah.
Yeah.
Give that personal touch. But yeah, so at the time, Burgundy was perhaps the most powerful of all the kingdoms of Gaul, and both the Franks and the Ostrogoths were keen to limit Burgundian power. So this is the backdrop is power struggle and fighting, I guess.
Right. Inside, outside, power struggles going on.
Yeah. So in 494, probably around the age of 20, Sigismund married Ostrogotha, the daughter, possibly illegitimate, of Theodoric the Great.
And he was an Ostrogoth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny that he named his daughter after just their... I don't know.
It's like if you'd called Tavish American. Scottish.
Yeah. Scotch American. This is my child, Scotch American.
I mean, you basically did, to be fair.
No,
Tavish. Well, I don't know about American, but Scottish very definitely.
Yeah.
So Sigismund married Ostrogotha probably as part of an alliance deal that Gundabad was making with Theodoric, because he was the ruler of the Ostrogothic kingdom of Italy.
Right.
So yeah, we, as I said, don't know much about Sigismund's childhood, but he was a pawn in his father's games, I guess.
His Games of Thrones.
Yes.
So to speak.
Yeah. So he got married. They had 3 children together.
Oh, okay.
The eldest of whom was called Sigeric. We'll hear more about him in a bit.
Cedric or
Sigeric?
Okay.
None of these spellings are how you expect. I'm gonna have to send you a list so that you, don't use a picture of someone completely different on when you're putting this online. So Sigismund was a student of a bishop called Avitus of Vienna, who was the Chalcedonian bishop who converted Sigismund from his.
What's a Chalcedonian? What's that mean? Is that a place?
So Chalcedon was a conference that happened in 451 where they the Christians decided on what orthodoxy was.
Oh, I see. They're
so
always
I
doing
guess this was only a few years later, so it was still not fully kind of implemented.
So he's bragging that he was there at the start of the scene.
Yeah.
And it's just I've been here.
Well, no, I mean it was about 50 years beforehand, so he must have just been of that school.
Oh,
I guess.
I see. Okay.
School of thought. So Gundabad was actually an Arian, which is now recognised as heresy, and at the time was thought to be heresy as well. So Sigismund converted from his dad's heretical sect to Catholicism, basically.
So you're saying that Gundabad identifying himself as an Arian was very problematic. And Sigismund...
It's a different kind of Arian, but yes.
But at the same time, the point still stands.
Yeah, sure. So basically, Sigismund converted under the tutelage of this bishop and was inspired to found a monastery dedicated to St. Maurice at Agaun.
St. Maurice is a funny name for a saint. Look at me, St. Maurice.
Well, I guess it was French, so it would have been maybe Saint Maurice, because it was in Gaul.
I guess well, in French, I guess it sounds fancier.
Everything sounds fancier in French.
Yeah, it's like in America, Maurice is a schlubby dude, but in like France, you have like Maurice Chevalier, like a sex symbol to a generation of French.
Is there another one of your references that I have no idea? So
tune into 8 Misunderstanding episode 2.
Yeah.
the tale of Maurice Chevalier, one of France's greatest cinema stars.
Anyways. There you go. Legend of the silver screen, presumably. So
exactly
fits in well with our Patreon theme. Anyway, that feeble attempt to promote the Patreon. Let's move on. So he founded this monastery in 515 and instituted a practice known as Laus Perennis, whereby groups of monks would take it in turns throughout the day to chant, so that the rounds of praise were unceasing. So it was a really bloody noisy monastery.
Yeah, no vows of silence in this monastery.
Yeah.
Just constant rounds of, was it like row, row, row your boat, where like one of them would start, and then the second
would have been like, pray, pray, pray to God.
Yeah, exactly.
That was his hobby, I guess, as a prince, founding his noisy monastery.
Is he a monk? Wait, so he just founded it as like a nice thing, but he's not. Is he a priest or a monk or anything?
No, well, he's married and
he's
a prince.
Married.
So.
Oh right.
Yeah, and in fact, the following year, his father died, so he became king of the Burgundians.
Yay! Wait, no.
I don't know. I don't know if it is. Oh no, that Gundobad died, but he died peacefully, which seems unfair.
Does seem unfair. I mean, it is a good reminder that kings exist not by any kind of divine right, but just because they were the most violent dudes around. And they were willing to be the most evil, and that's how they attained power. And
perfect setting for someone to become a saint.
Yeah, the idea of any king is a repugnant concept.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So I don't think anything of what I'm about to tell you will change your mind.
Uh-oh.
So Sigismund soon established his reputation as a statesman and lawmaker by issuing in 517 a legal compendium, the Lex Gundobada. So a tribute to his dad, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Put your dad's name on it. That's what you gotta. That's the name everybody knows. Nobody knows Sigismund, so you put the dad's name on there. People are like, no, they're interested. So he's just put out like a series of laws. That sounds good. I'm feeling like this is a positive step.
Yeah.
In the right direction, right? Probably under Gundobad, the only law was whatever Gundobad says is good or bad. And it's probably a lot of like, the penalty for every crime is just getting stabbed by the king, so...
Including the crime of being a child.
Yeah.
So I think these laws hopefully would have been more reasonable, perhaps. One of which being, never stop chanting.
Law number 1.
Yeah, this legal compendium, I think fragments still exist or something. Very good research from me there, as ever.
I didn't expect you to find original documentation.
Well, you asked me what is the evidence.
An early medieval Gaul document. I mean, it's fine.
I think you have pretty impossible standards, so I wouldn't put it past you.
I mean, I would have been impressed if you had, but I'm not upset that you didn't.
Well, maybe next year. Next year for your birthday, which I now know is the 30th of April, I'll go to some museums and libraries and stuff and branch out from my usual Wikipedia based facts.
I wouldn't,
just as a special treat for you.
Thanks.
He was equally enthusiastic about reforming the church, and in the same year as...
Woo! Church reform!
Yeah! I love it!
Boop, 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 boop. Yeah!
So enthusiastic.
Just running up and down the aisles, high-fiving everybody in the pews. Who's ready to reform this bastard? What were the reforms he was trying to do?
Well, he convened a council of Burgundian bishops with a view to establishing ecclesiastical discipline and dismantling the infrastructure of the Arian church in Burgundy. So I think reform means rebrand.
Smash the Arians. What?
God. Yeah.
So he's saying that there was an Aryan brotherhood, and he's this is bad.
Yeah, that's why he's a saint.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Okay. So his thing is just okay, I think this orthodoxy is a little bit off base. I think we need new orthodoxy.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't it was necessarily progressive reforms as much as it was just
change is good. I think that's the general principle.
It's actually I think we should be more in charge. That's the reform that I'm thinking is best thing here.
I think so. So in a way, like his dad, he was killing the opposition, but it was a spiritual killing rather than actual physical murder.
And in many ways, isn't that more cruel? Oh, no, wait. The other one involved child murder. I take it back.
Well done. See, because you're the editor, you can just make yourself sound much better, whereas I feel like you keep in every bad thought that I have.
Right. Like right now, I'm just going to edit together you saying very racist things from clips of words that you're saying.
What? Because I've said Aryans so many times.
You're going to be like, I love Aryans. It's going to be...
Wow. Well, I mean, as a person of Jewish descent, Matthew, I feel very, very persecuted by you right now.
What? I never. Fine, I won't do that. Anyways.
I mean, I guess as it's your birthday, you can do what you want.
No, I won't.
Anywho, in spite of such positive beginnings as making a monastery and making rules, I guess.
Right, and making the chanting.
Yeah.
So, he's like, I think this chanting's going really well. And people are like, what? I can't hear you over the chanting. It's like, exactly.
Just so much praise. It's great. Sigismund's relationship with his bishops deteriorated.
Oh no.
Sigismund...
And he had them murdered, and then he's just like, what is dad? Oh, yes, right, he just murders them. That's right.
Yeah. Well, not quite. But he came into conflict with a guy called Apollinarius of Valence, who was the bishop of Valence, which was the central see of Burgundy. So, a pretty important guy. Mm-hmm. And they fell out over rules regarding marriage, because the king's treasurer, Stephen, was living in flagrant incest.
Ew. First off, much more interesting than a treasurer named Steve, I thought was gonna...
See, you dismissed him because his name was Steve, and now like, he's shagging his sister. You want to hear more?
What kind of shenanigans could Steve get up to? I was really hoping Steve was a polygamist, but...
Well, you were nearly there then, weren't you?
I was like, I bet Steve got a couple, just one wife. Oh, and it's just a... man, is there a healthy family in Burgundy in the 6th century? Or is it all just...
I mean, I don't want to malign... I mean, the normal aristocrat people were probably fine. Morally fine. Just trying not to get killed over silly games of the people.
Yeah, they're like, everybody in Burgundy who's not in the court, it's just like, we'll just keep our heads down. All right. Seems like things are crazy around here, man. Let's, maybe the next king will be a little less intense.
So 4 bishops of the province ordered him to fire Stephen, but he appealed to Sigismund, who supported his official, and instead exiled the 4 bishops to Sardinia. Which, to be fair, nicer weather than France. I
was going to say, oh no, don't.
I'd love to be exiled to Sardinia.
The Mediterranean is off, oh no.
Is Sardinia part of the EU? Is it part of Italy? No.
I thought it was part of... Or wait, is it part of France? No, I'm thinking of Corsica. I think Sardinia, it's an island off of Italy, right?
Yeah.
But I think it is Italian.
Okay, so yeah, nice weather, EU membership. Please, Boris Johnson, if you're listening... 1, fuck you. But 2, I'd like to be exiled to Sardinia, please.
But wouldn't that be a shame if you're just like, boy, after a long day in the Commons having to deal with my MPs who are watching porn, and I've got so many other things there's a war on, I just like to relax and listen to Saint Misbehavin' with my 2 favorite comedians. What? Fuck me? No! But this was my escape!
Oh, God. I would hope that our moral compass is sufficiently clear in this podcast that we would be impalatable to a certain kind of person, and that kind of person is a Tory.
Fair.
And what I'm saying is, if you don't like this podcast, you're probably a fascist.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to get the numbers up. Good work. He's like...
Oh, also, but hang on. If you are a fascist who does like the podcast and you're listening, do write to us.
Yeah, we're at saintmisbehavenpod@gmail.com. There's no N in...
Wait, there is...
Damn it. All right, saintmisbehavenpod@gmail.com. There's no G in behaven, but there is a G in Gmail. Thank you.
There you go. So we want to hear from all the fascists who are listening.
All the fascists, yeah.
Preferably 0, but...
Yeah, and also, I don't know, maybe we don't, because I don't know if we want to get on, some kind of government watch list of just
I mean, you've already been peddling horse medicine.
That's true. I think all these things actually move us up in the esteem of the government.
Well, this is the thing, now maybe we will get a fascist listening because someone will Google Aryan podcasts. And I've said Aryan enough that it'll probably be in the SEO somewhere, right?
No, Aryan is being left out of the description.
You say that, but I know you love a bit of marketing.
Never. If I loved a bit of marketing, we'd get more listeners. Anyways, so he decides to stick with the incest guy.
Yeah.
And instead
very
exiles...
much the Prince Andrew of his time, you know? He's just so honourable. He can't let his sexual deviant criminal friend be friendless.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're not going to abandon somebody just because they did a weird deviance thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Incest, I don't care. If it's consenting adults, I kind of don't care.
But, I mean, given that it was in the 5th and 6th century, it possibly wasn't two consenting adults.
Fair. All right. Never mind then.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know. I just... there
are definitely worse sex crimes.
I just feel like there was, like, around abortion in America, they're like, we'll allow abortions in the case of rape and incest. Yeah. And I'm just like...
They're not the same.
Why is incest always thrown in there? Like, I'm just like, well, if it's just consenting adults, I don't... What? But if you get, like, if I don't know, is that... Or, then if you like want an abortion, can you be like, oh yeah, they're my cousin? Whoops.
Yeah, I guess because they can't do a DNA test, right?
I guess not. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna need to see a family tree here before we. I mean, that sounds like a Texas law where you have to. The amount of documentation you have to provide to attain the procedure is just insane. So you may need to produce, a family tree and...
Maybe that should be our side business, is faking family trees for people who need abortions in America.
Right. Yeah. But I don't know. I just always find the incest to be the weirdest addition.
Yeah, it is a weird one. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I will not judge Sigismund for this, although he did exile people. But then he exiled them to Sardinia. So maybe he's like, but I like my buddy, but we're clearly going to fall out about this, so I'll just send you guys on holiday because I like you too.
It's like, I'm exiling you, but I'm not too mad at you, so Sardinia.
You get a good exile. Yeah.
It's like, you're not getting sent to Siberia. It's just like, or maybe he thought he was sending, like, yeah, what's that place, the S place? Sardinia? Yeah, send him there. I think you mean Siberia. I said Sardinia, and I meant
I'm
Sardinia.
The king! Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Those bishops are like, no! Yeah.
Oh, no. Actually, it's like, oh, man, I wish we'd have spoken out about this stuff sooner. Jeez.
They refuse to yield, so maybe there's like a bad bit of Sardinia.
I mean, they probably liked where they lived. I mean, they lived there. They're like, all our stuff's there, and I was like, the bitches were like, I'm too old to make new friends, and I just would like to.
Yeah, but I mean, there were 3 of them. 4 of them went, right? So they could have all been friends together.
Maybe they just didn't like each other. It's like, well, I would be exiled alone, but not with these 3 assholes. Anyway.
Fair enough. So after some time, Sigismund relented and permitted 3 of them to return to their sees, with the exception of Apollinarius, whose defiance had made him particularly obnoxious to the king. So I guess because Apollinarius was the most senior one, he was the biggest pain in the ass for him.
Right. So he did end up in Sardinia.
Well, it says he was kept a close prisoner for a year. So I don't know if that means he was allowed to come back but had to be in prison, or if he was just, or if that's just a term for like someone who is closely watched as a prisoner or something.
He was handcuffed to the king for a year.
You're so annoying that I'm going to keep you around the whole time.
Yeah.
At last, the king was stricken with a severe illness and sent his wife...
Wait, what do you mean at last? Like, oh, finally this guy got sick.
Well, as in, like, I mean, again, not my phrasing, but okay. So, after a while, then, the king was stricken with a severe illness and sent the queen, his wife, to request Apollinarius go to court and restore the monarch to health.
Wait, what?
Is like, I'll let the bishop back if he can be a doctor. Can he do that? I feel like there would have been royal physicians who could have probably been more helpful.
Right. Also, I was like, do you know what a bishop does? Like, Apollinarius was like, wait, he wants me to do what now?
They heal people and they hate the sunshine, so we'll exile them to Sardinia and then get them back when we need cures.
Wait, do you think bishops are some kind of weird vampire?
This Sigismund guy is not striking me as very smart, to be fair.
They're reverse vampires. They put blood into your body and they make you feel better.
And they hate
they hate sunlight. But they love garlic. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, it does feel like a strange... They're like, well, this guy knows God, so he'll get me a miracle, right?
Yeah. Well, that's possibly it. Maybe the doctors couldn't do anything.
So maybe the doctors were like, we prescribe 1 dose of Bishop.
Yeah. Or yeah, maybe they didn't like him, and so this guy was his last hope. It's like he's been humbled.
Yeah, all equally possible reasons.
So initially, Apollinarius refused to come. So then the queen asked for his cloak and was like, "Can I just borrow your cloak to put it on the king?" And Apollinarius was like, "Fine," and lent the queen his cloak.
Like, I can't go back with nothing. Can I at least take a cloak?
Yeah, exactly. But it worked. She put the cloak on him, and the king recovered, and therefore Apollinarius was allowed to return to his see.
Wait, did you misread that? Did you put the cloak on him and then he was covered?
Well, he lived for a bit longer, so for some time longer. So
he was recovered in that his covers fell off and then the cloak. But okay. So somehow the cloak worked. No other explanation for that.
Yeah, Apollinarius was the one with the magic cloak, and yet Sigismund is the one that ends up being a saint.
Meanwhile, there's a royal physician in the corner of the room. It's like, well, I guess I'm just a fucking asshole over here.
He must have missed the lecture on cloaks when he was in medical school.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cloak. Why didn't I fucking think of that? Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm over here just fucking balancing his humors, bleeding them and making sure his bile's all available. But no, I guess it was a cloak. Yeah. What a fucking magic bullshit this is. Well, I'll just take my leeches elsewhere.
Exactly. I think that is what happened. Around this time, though, Queen Ostrogotha died.
No.
Sad for her. So maybe
the journey
she should
to get the cloak took a lot out of her.
Yeah, maybe she should have put the cloak on herself. But Sigismund remarried. We don't know the name of his second wife because, she's a woman. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, why would we? It's like, we're not going to waste ink on this bullshit. Thank you very much.
Yeah. But she allegedly maltreated her stepson, Sigeric.
No. An evil stepmother. No wonder her name was excised from the record books.
Yeah. On a feast day in 517, Sigeric saw his stepmother dressed in his late mother's ceremonial clothes. Which, that is pretty messed up, I think.
It's like, those are the original Mrs. De Winter's clothes. Take them off right now.
Yeah, okay, let's call his stepmother Rebecca. I know that's not the opposite of the character in the story, but yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But we don't know her name either, so that's fitting. Maybe Rebecca was based on this.
Yeah.
He called out that she was unworthy to wear them. Under Burgundian law...
hey, you're unworthy. Hey. It's out a window.
Yeah, because it was in the middle of a feast, so it'd be like, you unworthy cow.
It was a very big table. You just way at the other end, like, hey, just FYI, you're unworthy. Hey, can you hear me?
Well, it wasn't
I can't hear you over all the chanting. It really carries.
I think, if you had an evil stepmom and then she also wore your dead mum's clothes, it'd be pretty upsetting.
You'd be like, this is some real fucking bullshit.
Yeah. But then also, there was a Burgundian law that said his mother's clothes should have gone to her sister, Suavagotha.
Wow. I can see why the Ostrogoths all died out. They just terrible names. Yeah, bad names.
So, in response to being called out, the queen told Sigismund that Sigeric was planning to kill him and seize the throne, and also invade Italy.
So, you know what that little shit of a son of yours is planning?
Are you sure he didn't just say you didn't look nice in my dead wife's clothes? No. He's planning an uprising.
It's like, hey, I totally am. It's like, I do want to hear what Sigeric is doing. I absolutely do. But first, I gotta ask, is that my dead wife's dress? Are you wearing my dead wife's clothes?
No, listen, this is very important. He's trying to kill you.
This is also very important. I'm very upset about this. Why are you wearing her clothes?
Well, you fancied her, so...
I am very upset.
I thought you might like... They've still got her smell in them. I thought you might like that.
All of this is very disturbing to me. Now, what's this about my son?
Well, anyway, the important thing is he's trying to kill you.
Well, that's not a big deal. I mean, that's
just how we express our affection in this family.
Like, and he's going to invade Italy. Invade Italy?
This made Sigismund fly into a rage, and he ordered for his son to be taken while drunk and drowned in a well.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
He didn't even hear him out.
Yeah, it's like, first off, yeah, you want to verify that.
Yeah.
Secondly, why this? Wait, so was he just like, go murder him and somebody found him drunk and drowned him in a well?
Yeah.
Or was he very specific, like, listen, wait until he's got a good buzz on.
Yeah.
Take him to a well.
Well, maybe he was quite strong or a good swimmer or something, so they had to wait till he was drunk.
I suppose so. Or maybe the dad was just like, well, I want him to be a little bit buzzed and, maybe it won't be so bad being murdered in a well.
But, I mean, it could have been that it was the night of the feast, so he was already drunk.
Oh, wait, you think this all happened in the same day?
It's possible, yeah. It's ambiguous.
That explains why her lie was just really, like, she just really think
accepted, because he was probably drunk too, yeah.
Yeah. He's totally gonna steal your throne.
Wait, are you my dead wife? Does she look a lot... She had that dress.
Ostrogothia, is that you? I missed you, baby. I haven't even committed the other bitch's name to memory, and only you I ever loved, baby. So,
that's true.
Okay,
we'll just call her Ostrogotha too.
Yeah. So he kills his own son.
Yeah.
In a well, which, shitty move because, people use that well.
Yes. Yeah. Very disturbing. I mean, again, probably just doesn't care for the little people, I'm guessing.
Again, this is another thing, and I thought this was just a Roman hang-up where they seem to really be thinking of over-interesting ways to murder people. But just stab this guy. Just your son.
Oh, yeah, but then you got to clear out the blood.
I suppose. We still got to fish that guy out of the well.
That's true.
Maybe that's somebody else's. Oh, that's the townspeople's problem to get that guy out of the well.
Yeah, I pay my council tax. They can deal with it.
Also, I mean, what are the odds that you die immediately in the well? I don't know.
Well, he was drunk. So, yeah, I guess,
I don't know.
Well, maybe it was a very tall one, so he couldn't climb out.
That's the thing, right? It's like, you're just at the bottom of the well, and then people are like, hello? Can someone send the bucket down?
Well,
maybe. At the bottom of the well.
Well, maybe because if it was fairly deep, and they threw him in head first, he would have, hit his head on the bottom, and then passed out, and then therefore wouldn't have been able to swim, and so the water would have drowned him.
Thinking about ways to kill people as well.
No, I'm just trying to explain what I think is the logic behind it. Anyway, in other accounts, he was just strangled. So.
Oh, okay. Well.
But I enjoyed this well story more, and you'll see why in a bit.
Well, you should have left well enough alone.
Hey.
Nah.
Very good.
Anyways, all right. So.
Listen, I've got to give you all the joke cookies today because it's your birthday.
Shut up. All right.
What is it with straight white men always wanting cookies?
I've never asked you for a cookie. So
once his anger had subsided, which I think means he had sobered up.
Yeah, you think?
Sigismund was appalled at the enormity of his crime.
Where's my kid? I remember being angry at him and something about a well? No, that can't be right.
Oh, God. Why does this water taste weird?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! So he fled to the monastery that he'd built to do penance.
Sure.
He devoted himself to the poor, in whose service he distributed part of his wealth.
Listen,
I'm really sorry. I'm not sorry enough to become poor, but I'm really sorry. Here, have some of my wealth.
I am very sorry, but I am also very accustomed to a certain level of lifestyle.
Indeed.
And I'm helping out to a reasonable degree. Thank you.
Well, you'll hear how sorry he is, because he made it his prayer to God that he might be punished in this life to escape divine vengeance in the next.
Okay,
I'm really sorry. Please don't hurt me.
I'm sorry about possibly going to hell for this.
Yeah.
So if there's any way I can get out of that.
That's what he was sorry
Look,
about.
It doesn't solve anything for me to go to hell after I'm dead.
No.
When you think about it, really. Me going to hell isn't going to bring him back, is it? So,
Whatever he undertook by way of reparation, however, seemed wholly inadequate. Oh, wait, I think I missed it out. Because somewhere else I read while he was doing penance, he wore a hair shirt. But I've lost that bit now. So yeah, that was part of his plan. Look, I've put this shirt on. Please don't send me to hell. I really mean it.
I know I killed my son, but I'm a little bit itchy.
So it evens out. Yeah. So whatever he undertook by way of reparation, however, seemed wholly inadequate in his view because of the horrific nature of the murder of his own son. And he
you think it's hard to come back from the murder of your own son.
Yeah. Well, look, I've given away 10% of my wealth, and yet I still feel bad. What is this?
Well, all right, 7%, but you round it up to 10,
yeah,
right?
Of course. He came to believe that only by suffering an equivalent calamity could he atone for his sin. So he's like, I'm still really scared of hell, but I'll take anything else.
Yeah, it's like, maybe if I kill my other son.
Well, yeah, because then he wouldn't have any heirs.
Like, what's an equivalent calamity? What? Yeah, like, I want to hear this math.
Well, such a calamity duly occurred in 523, when Clotilda, his cousin, i.e.
So hard to find that Clotilda, you know? A lot of people don't put in the effort.
Oh, Matthew.
To find Clotilda but it's really a worthwhile endeavor.
Sullying the good name of this podcast. I did not want to know that much about your sex life.
I'm just saying that I'm well acquainted with Clotilda. I know exactly how to get a hold of her, and and it's and I think it's a pretty good time whenever I see her. Everybody has a great time.
She shows up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's lovely to know. I'm delighted for you and Alice.
That's what I'm saying. Is like reach out to Clotilda whenever you can, because anyways, they're right.
Are you done? Is it out of your system?
I got no more. Okay. There's not another Clotilda joke I can really put my finger on right now. But anyway.
Oh, God.
So...
Thank you for that. So Clotilda was Sigismund's cousin who had escaped from Gundobad's campaign of wiping out the rest of his family.
The Purge, yeah.
Yeah. So, her father had been Chilperic II of Burgundy, who was one of Gundobad's brothers.
One of the people named Chilterbrick.
You got a clitoris joke about that one too?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. They named two people Chilterbrick.
Oh yeah, no, at least.
Seems unlikely,
presumably.
But yeah. I don't know.
She wanted revenge for the murder of her father. So she
incited... for the murder of her father. Thank you for clearing that up. Yes.
She incited... Though she bided her time.
Yeah. Well.
Like, this is like 30 years later.
Well, maybe she was a child at the time, and now she's got to grow up. She's been training.
I think there's a whole movie there. Yeah, all the training she's done.
She's been fighting with sword masters, and she's been living up in the mountains, been tough. Now she's ready to take over the kingdom.
Exactly. Biding her time. So she incited her sons against Sigismund, starting what became known as the Burgundian War.
Ooh.
So the kingdom of the Burgundians was invaded by the 4 Frankish kings, Clodomir, Childebert I, Clotaire I, and Theuderic I, children of the Frankish king Clovis and Sigismund's first cousins once removed by virtue of being Clotilda's children, I guess.
Right. I guess that's why she had to wait so long. She's like, well,
she had to give birth
this
to
isn't
4
woman's
kings.
work. I clearly need some men to take care of this.
Yeah. Again, for the movie of her life, you'll see, she tried to do it herself and was told, you can't do this, you're a girl. So then, that's why it took so long.
I'll make my own men then. Oh,
so, like terrible... just telling her toddlers, like, your only purpose is to grow into strong kings who will fuck up my cousin.
I feel like, see, this is the cycle of violence, because it's just like, I feel like now she's just a shitty mom. She's like a shitty dance mom who's like, my dreams didn't come true and you're going to live them out for me.
Very much so.
But mom, I don't want to conquer the kingdom and become the king or whatever. And it's like, you're going to do what I fucking tell you.
I've already invested so much money in your king lessons, okay? So I'm driving you to this recital. Yeah. Sigismund and his brother Godemar led the Burgundian defense, but lost the battle.
The land was dark red that day.
Oh, no, very good. Hey, it's still morning. I have an excuse to be slow.
It's fine.
Godemar fled, while Sigismund put on a monk's habit and hid in a cell near his abbey. Like the real brave king he was. But, it's poetic because he founded the monastery and then hid in it.
At the beginning of the battle, he's like, we will fight to the last man. At the end of the battle, he's like, oh, this dead monk's cloak. I'm going to grab this.
He was eventually captured by Clodomir and beheaded, and his body was thrown in a well.
Yeah, fuck you. What goes around comes around.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why I preferred the well story to the strangling story.
Again, the townspeople are like, fucking really?
Well, yes.
This is our only source of drinking water.
We just cleared it out from the last time it was contaminated with
you
body.
Can't just take the body out and then start drinking. You got to let it kind of run for a bit.
Yeah, especially because the head had been cut off, so it would have been much bloodier than, like, the water would have been much murkier than when it was just the body.
Yeah.
Especially because his remains weren't recovered from the well until about 10 years later in 535.
They went to their council and they're like, can you please get the body of the well? It's like, we really don't have it in the budget. You guys just have to work around it.
Maybe this is why he's a saint, because the miracle was the water didn't contaminate and kill everyone in the village. You know?
It's like, wow, this guy must have been pretty good. We didn't get cholera. And now the water's got a little taste of mint in it.
Yes, so his wife...
Yeah, I'm starting to, why was this guy a saint? Because I did not see a lot of saintly behavior.
This is a very good question. Look, he was really sorry.
I think this is an excellent question, and we should start a whole podcast to answer these sorts of questions.
He was really sorry, okay? He was really sorry. He wanted to undergo a calamity to make up for killing his son, and he did. He was
But when the calamity
killed.
came, he ran like a little bitch.
Yeah, that's true. Well, look, we're all scared of death.
Yeah.
He knew his time was up. He knew... I do not like being put in this position where I have to defend why this person is a saint, because I didn't choose to make them a saint.
I understand that you're just playing devil's advocate, so to speak.
Saint's advocate, yeah.
Saint's advocate, so to speak. Should we have called this Saint's advocate? Anyways, but yeah, I think you're just trying to get into the logic of the time and of the church.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks
that.
for this disclaimer.
Yeah.
I don't actually believe
the opinions
that this
expressed
guy...
by Anna Dominy are not necessarily her own or those of Cutie.
Representative of my own opinions or anyone else's, apart from apparently the Catholic Church.
Retweets are not endorsements.
Yeah, listen, okay, we're all sinners. We all sin, even saints.
Okay. Right.
I think that's the message here.
Right.
But in 535, his remains were recovered from the well and buried in the monastery that he'd built.
Okay.
In 1366, so about 800 years later,
yeah,
Charles IV, Holy Roman Emperor, was transferred Sigismund's relics to Prague. So there's a big cathedral there, which is said to be the site of many healing miracles. Do they involve drinking contaminated water? Who can say?
Wait, but I don't understand. Like, somebody's like, we should probably get that body out of the well.
Yeah.
Like a decade after the fact. Okay. They're like, this was the king. Let's put him in the monastery that he built.
Yeah.
Then somebody else is just like, well, obviously these are relics because they're in a monastery.
Yeah.
Yeah. What possible reason did he have to think that there was worth?
Well, maybe there were already stories of miracles happening at St. Maurice Monastery.
Does he have the head? Did they throw the head in the well too?
I couldn't find anything further about the head. It was just separated from the body.
Seems like the kind of thing you'd keep as a keepsake, you know?
Yeah, so I guess it would have been like there was, rumours of miracle magic happening, and so he was like, I want a piece of that in Prague.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to have to go all the way to Burgundy. Somebody can pick it up to me and take to Prague, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. This emperor was such a fan of Sigismund that he gave the saint's name to one of his sons, the later King Sigismund of Hungary, who later became King of Bohemia and the Holy Roman Emperor himself. And in 1424, Sigismund of Hungary constructed a church in honour of Saint Sigismund in the city of Buda, which is now in Budapest.
Right. It's all one town now, right?
Yeah. The same year, King Sigismund took the relics of Saint Sigismund from Prague and sent them to the Hungarian city of Varad to protect them from some Protestants who were rising up at the time. But I think they were then taken back to Prague.
Oh, okay. Is this a thing where, like, the Catholics think the Protestants are after all their relics, and the Protestants are just like, we don't care, man.
Yeah,
we don't.
We want to change rules. We don't care about your holy bones.
Seriously, just leave people in their graves. This is not what we're concerned about. This is part of what we're concerned about, is you're just missing the point of what we care about.
I think a lot of Protestants also miss the point, to be fair.
Yeah.
Let us just say we are pro offending all Christians apart from the ones who actually, do good in the world.
Sure. It's a good caveat.
Thank you. So, I know you're very confused as to why he's even a saint. But can you guess his patronages?
Oh, what? We don't even have any miracles? Like, I thought you're like, there's many healing miracles. And I was like, well,
healing miracles.
I bet Anna's got some pretty great miracles in the chamber here to kind of assuage my fears about why this guy's a saint. Like, there's like, I'm going to feel pretty silly when Anna tells me these amazing miracles.
Yeah. He made up for it in the afterlife. Well, no, clearly he was busy in hell, so he couldn't do anything. No, I mean, the fact he made a saint means possibly his very sincere apologies were heeded, I guess.
I guess so. I don't know. It does seem like, I don't know, like, is he the patron saint of apologizing?
Apparently not.
Of the very heartfelt apology. Is he the patron saint of cousins, ironically? Is he the patron saint of bad second wives?
Making a poor choice. I mean, a lot of men do, don't they? Remarry someone inappropriate. So that would make sense.
I don't know what you're implying, but I'm very happy in my marriage. Thank you very much.
I absolutely wasn't thinking of you. I love Alice. I never met your previous wife.
She was alright too.
Has Alice ever worn any of her clothes?
No, despite the fact that I give her many of her clothes to wear.
Well,
I actually have the opposite problem here. I'm like, why don't you put on some of her clothes? I think it'd be kind of hard.
I mean, I guess, like, at least your ex-wife isn't dead, I assume.
That's true.
Because that would be weird. Weirder.
I think it'd be weird either way.
Either way, yes, fair.
Just for the record, that's a joke. Anyways, is he so he's not the patron saint of evil stepmothers?
Of having evil, well, second wives, I guess, no.
Is he the patron saint of poor water quality? Or like protection from poor water quality? Let's see, is he the patron saint of defending incest? He's like, guys...
There are definitely patron saints against incest, so I imagine that for the Catholics there is no patron saint of defending incest.
Wait, there are patron saints against incest? That's hilarious.
Probably.
I don't know. Weird hang-ups. He's there, I was like, actually, statistically, when you look at it, incidences of genetic defects is only marginally higher with cousins. So really, it's totally fine. Just, I don't know.
There are 3 patrons against incest.
Wow.
And none for. It'd be a terrible panel debate.
So the Catholic Church is not split on that. It's a 3-0 decision on that one. Okay, all right.
Fairly unanimous.
All right, fine. I guess I'm a jerk then. So what?
Well, as long as you're not jerking off to your sister, that's.
I'm not saying like cousins. I think it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not
gonna. Wait. So you're saying cousons are fine, siblings are not?
You know what? I don't give a shit.
Is that our official position?
No. You know what? I'm sorry I got granular on this, and I don't. More our position is, if you're consenting adults, do whatever you want. We don't really care. So anyways, what are his patronages?
So he is against fever, somewhat ironically, given the contamination of the water.
Is he the patron saint of cloak-based healing?
Well, yeah, that must be it.
Yeah, he's the patron saint of every time your mother said, "Put on a jacket."
Yeah, absolutely. He is the patron of Freising in Germany.
Freising.
Wait,
what letter is this starting with?
F.
An F. Okay.
Freising, I said.
It sounded like you were like maybe with an H. You're like Freising or
Freising.
Freising.
Well, yeah. So FR. Freising. I will not try and pronounce things correctly again because it probably makes it worse.
So it's some town in Germany.
Yeah, and he is also a patron of the Czech Republic.
Okay.
I guess because of being in Prague.
I was gonna say what
after his death,
but not Burgundy.
No.
So, France was like, thanks but no thanks.
He was pretty shitty in Burgundy, to be fair.
I suppose that's true.
Although he did do some laws.
Which he then completely ignored, apparently.
Yeah. Well, you don't know that the law said don't kill your son just because you're drunk and your wife said that he's trying to kill you.
Oh, so you think he was just up late at night, drunk, flipping through the law book and like, okay, there's no law against throwing your kid down a well while drunk. So that's our loophole here, folks.
And I wrote these laws, so I've made them watertight.
Yeah. Unlike my son, who will drown very easily.
Oh dear.
Yikes.
Yeah, so I guess maybe the point is he did more good in death with these miracles that apparently happened at his shrine in Prague, and therefore than when he was alive in Burgundy. So that's why he's a patron of the Czech Republic.
So basically, his ghost is trying to deal with unfinished business and make the world a better place.
Yeah,
which he never did in life.
That. Yeah. Well, I mean, apart from 24-hour Chontathon.
Yeah, I mean, well, that obviously made everybody's life better. I mean, especially,
the lozenge manufacturers really did well out of that.
You're making so much work for people, so many jobs.
Yeah, he was a wealth creator.
Around the clock. I mean, and you gotta think about, you're right, like lozenge makers, people who are up late chanting, they need candles, candle makers are making out.
Yeah.
Bandit. Everybody's, this is really helping the economy to just have the 24-hour
Yeah,
campaign,
see, you hate on kings, but really they're wealth creators, Matthew. They're not parasites.
You know what? I didn't think about it that way. I was too focused on the needless violence in the empty pursuit of power, and I didn't think about the jobs they were creating.
The jobs, the economy.
That's me being
This is the problem with the bleeding-hearted left, isn't it? We never think of the economy.
Never think about that. I just think about, like human rights and dumb shit like that. I'm not thinking about how much sweet, sweet money is being circulated throughout the economy by the people who are left alive.
Yeah, Anna. So that's it. Those are his three.
Well, that's a weird legacy.
Yeah, very weird. I'm sorry I couldn't find anyone morally more inspiring.
Nah, that's the whole bait and switch of this podcast. It's like you think you're going to hear about a saint. It turns out, well, people are called saints.
There we go.
Maybe
it
makes you rethink your whole worldview,
Yeah, nothing matters. I think that's the message.
No. I think it is, we look at what it is to be good. And I think that, maybe you don't have to be a saint to be a good person. Maybe in fact, goodness is a goal that we can all achieve. Think about
Well, I mean, in this case, I think you don't have to be a good person to be a saint.
Right.
But that's quite a negative message.
Just more of our just empty moralizing. Anyways, but Anna, do you think that you would ever have Saint Sigismund intercede for you?
Again, this is very much the part where I'm devil's advocate, right? Because my true answer is no.
Right.
But if I am a coward, and if I fucked up really bad, I would probably be very, very insincerely sorry. Like, I'd be sorry. I'd be sorry that I'd done something bad because of.
You'd be sorry that you got caught.
Yeah. Well, no, not even that. I'm like. So as a kid, I never shoplifted. Like, it was very trendy to shoplift, and I never did. And, like, I think it was mainly not because I was good, but because I was, like, scared of getting caught. Right. But, yeah, so morally now I still wouldn't shoplift, even though I'm more in favour of it, but still scared of getting caught. So what I'm saying is, if I did something calamitous, like I'm fairly sure I would never kill my own child.
Right. But let's not put that off the table.
Thanks. I mean, you're the one that's paid me to babysit for your child, so.
But that's not your own child, right?
But I think this is your error of judgment here. But no, I think killing his own son, it was probably, more about his career as a king, right? So what I'm saying is, I think I would never murder someone, but if I fucked up really badly in some other area of work, I would probably try and, like, hide what I'd done, or, like, I'd work really hard to try and rectify that situation because I care very strongly about doing my job properly when I'm paid to do it.
I don't know. I guess if I had to do something unseemly that my evil second wife wanted me to do, but then again, my second wife, which is my current wife, is great.
Current wife.
As of this recording,
so
is my
if
wife.
Alice told you that Tavish was trying to kill you and invade Italy, who would you believe?
Well, Tavish at 15 months old probably couldn't do either of those things.
Well,
so I would probably be inclined to disbelieve my wife and see. But I mean, my immediate, like, if say my son was older and was in a position to both murder and invade the sovereignty of another nation, I mean, I think that I might sit down with the two of them first and maybe try to hash some things out.
Be like, what's going on? Did you wear my ex-wife's clothes?
Yeah.
Is that what's really happening here?
Is that what this is about? It sounds like you're maybe jealous, and it's like that's in the past, and I love you now.
So you wouldn't respond whilst drunk?
No, I would probably want to sober up first.
Okay.
Before I made any big life-changing
for him at least, decisions.
for everybody, really, frankly.
Before I make any life-ending decisions.
Yeah, life-changing or life-ending decisions. I feel like I'd want to sober up first.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would probably be the only thing. I don't foresee any kind of
You're not
reason.
Secretly descended from royalty and a few steps away from being a king yourself and having to make these kind of decisions.
Yeah, I guess a good time to have Saint Sigismund intercede for you would be is if you need to use murder to advance at your job. So
and you're not planning to. Well, your job, as we've said, is stay-at-home father. So
right. So there's really no way. I don't really see how that would work.
Yeah. If you did kill your son, you would no longer have that job.
Exactly. Right. Really, that's a catch-22 for me. I guess. No, I don't know.
I think what we're agreeing here is, even in our comedic sort of counterfactual, trying to find a scenario in which he'd be helpful, we can't find any. Not a good guy. Not a helpful saint.
No, he might be our worst saint yet. I'm gonna put that out there. Like, in terms of like, just,
I mean, the competition is pretty fierce, but yes. I
mean, a lot of them are pretty morally kind of either neutral or shitty.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Like, this guy's the most actively crappy.
Yeah. So far.
So far, yeah.
I'm sure I can set the bar even lower.
He did give away some of his wealth.
Yeah.
That number is very undefined.
Yeah.
Which may have been just like, every time I went through the street, I always made sure to give my loose change to the beggars.
But listen, what if, hear me out, what if he bought the company that invented lozenges and then made a bigger fuss about them and pretended that he'd founded that company and now owns the world's only printing press at the time and says he's a good guy? What about then? And gave away a tiny amount of his
everything that comes out of that printing press seems to be very positive about him. So I guess I have no reason to disbelieve that he's a good guy.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, that seems to make sense. Anyways, yeah, all right. Well, St. Sigismund in our saint rankings, very low down.
Yeah.
It really calls into question the vetting processes of the Vatican here. I mean, that's really where
saying that... Wait, hang on. Are you saying...
I'm saying
that the Catholic Church has let in some bad people and allowed them to use their position to do really evil shit?
I'm saying that maybe, based on some of the evidence that I've seen, the Catholic Church might not be the best judges of character.
Okay.
And maybe, and this is, I don't know.
It sounds pretty out there.
They might not be the best arbiters of morality as well. So
it's a pretty big statement. You heard it here first.
I know. I mean, it took us 30 some episodes, but I'm starting to wonder about the motivations and, quite frankly, the thought processes of the church and its establishment. So
there you go. Well, on that note,
anyways,
have a blessed or maybe not blessed day.
Yeah.
Have a day that the Catholics might think is decrepit. Is that the right word? Corrupt.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah, but that doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, that's my birthday plan.
Yes, have a blessed birthday.
Yeah. All right. Bye, Anna.
Bye.